It's Friday! Yeah! What a week it's been. Entertaining, educative, and oh yeah, the budget has been read finally, leaving some happy, others in a state of shock. My name is Ms. G, the Entertainment General, and I'm here to mirror on your view to the rest of the world on Joy News Interactive. We are live here on Joy News on your multi-TV, as well as Go TV channel 144, DSTV channel 421. Join the conversation on social media on Facebook and Twitter as Joy News on TV. All right, so let's start the show today. It's an issue that has been a source of worry for most Ghanaians. Call it unlawful takeover, unlawful seizures, clashes between MPP and NDC supporters when any of these parties win power, like becoming a norm. When the NDC won power in 2009, its supporters seized some public toilets and state properties, and similar acts have happened this year following the MPP's victory in December 2016 polls. Most people have frowned on this act, calling it unnecessary. And so, on Joy News Interactive this morning, our question is, should these reprisals that occur when there's a change in government be allowed to go on? Let's read your comments on Facebook. And Kwesi Wating Ayepa says, I blame the situation on the police. They are being indolent and all blame should be laid at their doorstep. Wrong has no political color and must be dealt with without fear or favor. And your news desk host looks stunning. Yes, you're talking about Benny Sabubedu. Yes, she is. Oh, kudos to the makeup artist, natural facials, and I'm loving her hairstyle, facials, neck beads on point, and she's really beautiful. All these for Benny Abubedu. Thank you very much. And what's wrong? Yesterday should be wrong today, and there should be no justification for wrong. Okay, so what's wrong yesterday should be wrong today, and there's no justification for wrongdoing. But the way people behave in 2009 needs to be paid back. The government did nothing during that era. That's what you were saying. It's sad that these unlawful acts still continue, seemingly unabated. It's worrying, especially after the president called a stop to it unfortunate. And then also answer says there is no way we can end this problem. Whenever there is a change of government, it will repeat itself. And if the police do not know their job in this country, then somebody should teach them and leave the MPP out of this nonsense, is one of the comments that you posted to us on our Facebook page. Yes, concerning the seizures that we see during the aftermath of the elections. After one party wins, they go seizing properties that belong to the state. But let's move on. The central bank has released a new 5 cedis denomination, which is to mark the 60th anniversary of Ghana's independence from British rule in 1957. The new note, which will be circulated from this March 7, has some key distinctive security features that are aimed at protecting it from counterfeits. They are also to make the note accessible and recognizable by persons who are visually impaired. The note depicts the image of Ghanaian missionary and educationist James Eman Kwegri Agri, credited for being one of the apostles of education in the then Gold Coast. What do you make of this new notes? Let's find out on Facebook. So that's the notes in your picture. You can see the notes on with the image of Emmanuel Kwegri in there, and let's see what you've got to say to us on Facebook. And Abdul Munim Abdul Bak says, leaders of today only think of making money and also managing their own families and friends. Our country is known like ambassadors of poverty's heads abroad. Oh, please, I can't read that on air. And it's good we have one head on the CD now, because at first all the big six heads have different thinking, and that was what made it valueless. America is having only one head on their dollar, same to the British and other countries, and always their currency is stable because one person is thinking for the money. And just for the last years, I know, but the right thing is to bring back our one peso to function by making it a bigger coin like the 50 pesos, or a paper like our 1 Ghana cedis. Thank you. And that's your thoughts right there. And I was expecting them to bring back our 1 peso, which is the only use at the West Hills Mall. Are you sure about that? If they can change that tiny coin to a big coin or a paper-like currency, I think it will really help bring back the stability of our cities, because those coins are not used again. Even the 10 pesos can be found these days. It's also part of the reasons things are expensive. I wish they changed that instead of the normal 5 cedis, okay? And at the end, the taxpayer will suffer the consequences, because most of the new coins will be going to people's pockets. The new notes will be going to the people's pockets. And I agree, I guess, at Jerry Freeman. I don't know. But Ed Monte says, I don't support this. So what about the current Ghana 5 cedis note? Yes, it will still be in circulation. This and the one we already know will still be legal tenders. We can always use them anywhere we find ourselves until it fades out. And so what happened to the big six? Where are they going? They're still here in Ghana, or they still belong here in Ghana. You see them on other currencies, but not on the 5 Ghana cedis new currency. Dr. Agri, yeah, guy, rough. Looking at the pics, yes. And what happened to the old 5 cedis notes? I answered that earlier. And Boachi says, yes. Hey, our leaders, says Agodo. And beware of looting, says Tekba Courage Hills. And probably not an avenue to chop money. We hope. Delali Eddie says that. And whose head is on the CD? We've said that already. Is the head of Kwejiagri, one of the pioneers of education here in Ghana. Okay, so this month is Ghana Month for the Multimedia Group. We will air stories that will tell the greatness of Ghana on radio, television, and online. On Wednesday, our trivia was about the Larabaga Mosque, which has been nicknamed as the Mecca of West Africa. Today, these are our clues. I am a twin waterfall located in the eastern region of Ghana. Another site that makes me a come-to place is the Umbrella Rock located within my area. Who am I? Let's find out your answers on social media. Forget about the L and R thing. All right, so Joy FM Pa, this one Coco is called Kumkum Bagya. Indeed, it's Kumkum Bagya. Kumkum Open Fire. Am I correct? Hope I'm correct. You definitely are not. Boti Falls is the name at Boti, that Manya Krobo area, says Andy Bema. And Boti Waterfalls, Baba Sadiq says Boti Falls. Denison Frimpong Debson says Boti Falls. Emmanuel Silfi says, and Boti Waterfalls. Boti Falls. Wendy Gatti says Boti Falls. So we've had most of you saying Boti Falls, and Dennis also answers Boti Falls. At Andy, Boti is not in Manya Krobo, rather Yulo Krobo. Okay, so that's a correction from Evan Stete. And Boti Falls says Watin Kenneth Dankwa. Boti Falls says Nyako Puku Isaac. Boti Falls Sana Mohammed. Boti Falls ShopRite. I love this one. You're off cry, I know. And the Boti Falls and Kakum National Park indeed is found in the eastern region. I can imagine. And you yourself says laugh out loud, so let's laugh it off. And Boti Falls, Boti Waterfalls, I am poor maintenance, says Wisdom King. And Akwesi Ima says Boti Falls. So those are your answers for the clues that we gave you concerning the tourist site we are celebrating today as part of our Ghana Month celebration. On that note, we take a quick break. We are back with more. All right, welcome back from the break. You're still watching Joy News Interactive with me, Miss G, the Entertainment General. Our conversation is live on DST channel 421, Go TV channel 144, and on YouTube we're streaming live on Joy News Live. Your comments are welcome via social media handles, Joy News on TV. All right, so yesterday the Asempa budget was read by the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta. He's received mixed reactions. The NDC says it's a 419 budget. The MPP think that truly it was an Asempa budget. But, however, the former Finance Minister commenting on the budget suggests that the current minister goofed when he attempted to make it look like the local government level tax on the headquarters was a national one. He says, and I quote, "I think the speechwriters should have been a bit more careful. There is no national tax on Kayaye. You know that this is a local government tax. There is nothing like a national Kayaye tax. You want it tax, that's tax, go. You just need to go to the local government authorities." That's what Sektepe said. So we're going to be reading your comments on what Sektepe, the former finance minister, had to say about the Asempa budget. So Frederick Esiedu says, all you did was to impose taxes on the ordinary Ghanaian. The finance minister said the abolishing levies imposed on the Kayayes by the local authorities are not taxes. Stop displaying your ignorance and read what the man said. What did you do to help the ordinary Ghanaian, he asks. And Autopath Hunter says, Ghana Palm, politics has blindfolded people. So if you see good, you not realize it, or you don't realize it. This is Seth. Whatever should be ashamed of himself. And Mr. All I know is Ghana will work again. Can you stop the ranting, sit down somewhere and see the poor people in your village live, get better under this government? And this minister said levies on Kayayes by local authorities. I beg next time listen well. What you just said is same as what the finance minister said. Maxwell Ajimai says this man still has the audacity to talk. After destroying this country with your nuisance taxes, you're here still talking. And who controls the local tax? Do we have a local finance minister for Ghana? Come again, man. And whether tax, tolls or levies, it has been abolished. What is your problem? Jemfi is asking. Seriously, hate it when my intelligence is insulted in this manner, Mami Ifwa says. And what's the Kayaye? Truck pusher and market people pay is not tax, it's a toll, says Edem Hanu. And what a budget. No taxes on Kayaye, and I don't get it. Do they pay tax at all? 419 at work, says 30 James. And his time is past, so he should sit down and watch the competent administration. And Dibema says so. And Master, shut up. You failed us. In fact, you're the reason for our defeat. I bet this is a bitter NDC sympathizer. And MPP are becoming propaganda party than that of the NDC, as the minister needs to point out the Kayaye tax on national budget. Mr. Seth, please go for shut up bitters. As if the AMA is a subsidiary of RLG. And this guy makes me annoyed or angry anytime I hear him speak. And the head is like the, oh Charlie, stop the personal insults. That's not good. And this man should keep quiet. Speechwriter, laugh out loud. Moses says politics, and this P still has a mouth, oh please, to talk. Go and urinate and sleep wise. Regardless of the name given to what they pay, it's still people's money. Oh, please. Incompetent, Tekwe says, Mohammed Zak. And so, once again, your comments on our Facebook page. Now, moving on. This has become the order of the day. You find a man and a woman who are about to get married. Take pictures, post them on social media, inviting people to their weddings. Today on Joy News Interactive, we have posted 2 pictures on Facebook, and we're asking you to decide which picture won the contest. Let's check the pictures out on Facebook. And then we get to know. So those are the pictures. Oh my goodness. So I don't know. Is that to say she's pushing her husband into that? And the one beneath, okay, it's just, is that spray? Is it paint? He's pouring on the bride? I don't know. But we get to read your comments definitely on these two pictures we posted on our Facebook page. And Pepra Isaac says, the second wins. It's an art. The first one is madness. Definitely it is. And the second picture for Yahuza and plagiarism pa says in Kata Ernest. And I wonder what we are plagiarizing. Anyway, so those were the pictures of two couples, you know, before marriage, trying to invite their friends to join them on the special occasion. Now we go for our picture of the day. We'll be back to read your comments. So let's see the picture first. And so this picture is a WhatsApp conversation, I guess. So, hey, you want to go to dinner with me? And the lady, I guess, responds, sorry, I have a boyfriend. And the person says, is he hungry too? So that is the conversation that took place perhaps between a man and a woman. And, hey, you want to go for dinner with me? Sorry, says the woman, I have a boyfriend. The man asks, is he hungry too? Let's read your comments on this. And Cotonero says, the male ego of not letting go. In all sincerity, this man could have done damage to that fine relationship if the lady dared introduced him. And what is the correlation between going for a dinner with someone and dating the person? Should we only have dinner with our boyfriends and girlfriends? Her mind went somewhere else. It was a rush. If you think about, you would know. Okay, so I think these are replies to what Davy Bright said. And Nana Kofi says, do you allow your lady to be going on dinner with other men? And Johnson says, Nana Kofi, just because she is your lady doesn't mean she shouldn't hang out with guys. And those are responses to comments posted by Davy Bright. Okay, so Ralph says, if you think you would know, it's not funny. And it doesn't even make sense. Joy News, your shot of news will be. Once again, this is Joy News Interactive. We get to talk about things that are trending on social media. It might not appeal to you, but it appeals to the social media freaks. So we are sorry about that anyway. And Prince Living says, just passing. And Moses says, just funny. So hilarious, Prince Nuruddin Palmier says, let him join if he's hungry. And ladies of this age, laugh out loud. Is he hungry too? My goodness, says Fuller. And ha 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 ha, says Salikem Beve. And John Brooks says, wow. And once again, your comments on our Facebook page.